Hi Capricorn, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who have your sun, moon, rising in Capricorn, this is applicable for you. This is a generic astrology forecast for the month of July. Do remember to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'm uploading new videos every week now. You'll stay updated with my work. The big news this month is the Jupiter retrograde, or rather that happened in the towards end of June, but it carries on for about the next 4 months, and how it's going to be impacting you, specifically which house for you it's going to be aspecting Capricornians. I'll speak about that more in detail. I'll break down the month for you. On the 10th, we have a new moon that is there in your house of marriage. This is the house of business partnerships as well. Good time to be looking at a collaboration, good time to be starting maybe if a company, a project in collaboration with people. On 12th, we have Mercury that is coming and joining this house. So it can be that you are having a lot of conversations. Maybe you want to partner with somebody in order to be making your work grow more. And it can be that you may find a good partnership during this time. In personal relationships, it's a great time to be infusing some energy, some newness, some freshness in your personal relationships. On this 22nd, we have Venus that is there in the house of Jupiter, that is a house of expansion of the mind, spirituality. So a lot of you will be desiring to travel. There's almost an itch that could be there where you would want to go maybe to a different country. There's just a lot of keenness to travel, to expand your mind, expand your spirituality. For in any case, considering how the pandemic is panning out and the unpredictability of it, it's a good time to be learning a skill online. Good time to be maybe learning or new language as well, learning about a new country, about their culture. This is something that could really keep you involved and could deepen your own sense of belonging to a larger world as well. On the 24th, we have a full moon that is there in your house of earned income. This is also the house of self-worth. So it can be that for those of you, if you have been looking for work or if there's a project that you have been trying to pitch, that comes through during this time. It's also that something comes to clarity with the full moon. Full moons tend to be quite emotional because something is ending, something is coming to fruition, something is being brought out to us which we may not have known earlier. And it can be that either something regarding your money or investment comes to light during this time. And it can also be that either a source of money, earning money ends right now. So maybe if you're doing a project, if you're earning money, if money is coming to you a certain source, maybe that stops right now. And it can also be that your own sense of self-worth could be fairly a bit low during this time as well. On 28th, we have Mercury that is going back to the house of joint finances, and it's the house of your partner. So it can be maybe some concern or some conversations or maybe some planning that needs to get done as far as your partner's possessions or finances are concerned. This house also rules taxes, AMIs, alimony. So it can be that some of you have just finished paying a tax or a loan or even an alimony. On the 29th, we have Jupiter that goes retrograde, and this is like one of the biggest news for this quarter. And Jupiter is the benefic. He is the god of sky as per the Greek mythology. He is also the giver of knowledge, wisdom, spirituality, philosophy. And Jupiter, when it goes retrograde, and it's going retrograde in Aquarius, and then it'll go direct in Capricorn, where it's going to be debilitated. Even though that's because of Saturn, and even Aquarius is governed partially by Saturn along with Uranus, of course. So Jupiter in a retrograde is going to be talking about how it is that you're looking at joint finance. Jupiter rolling back into your house of finances, your house of self-worth, is going to be making you question your own sense of self-worth. Where does it stem from? What are your values? What is your conditioning? Maybe there are certain changes that you need to be making as far as earning money is concerned, and this really speaks about your own ability to earn money. This is not inheritance. So it can be that for a lot of you, you could be looking at various ways, various avenues as to how it is that you can generate more money for yourself. But because it's a retrograde, it's a time that it's questioning you, that you need to be looking at your choices, your decisions, your options, as to how it is not just you generate money, but how it is that you create money, and what is it that it does for you from inside, because it also governs self-worth. Is it that you're measuring your own sense of self-worth by the amount of money that you have in your bank, or it is that you are completely being transactional in your dealing with people, that you are treating people by the amount of money that they have? It's almost like a course correction during this time with a retrograde. And it's a good time for you to be taking stock also of your finances, and also to be saving wisely, Capricornians. We have during the retrograde, they can be globally, we can expect some political chaos, which has been there again for a while. And COVID numbers were spreading when Jupiter was direct. Now that it has retrograded, the numbers have curtailed. But by October end again, we can look at a spike of the numbers again growing up as well. There can be a lot of misinformation as far as policies are concerned, as far as restrictions are concerned, as far as how different countries are operating. So we can also be in a state of confusion. We don't know what the information is coming, how to validate that information, whether that information is true or not, and how to operate in the given scenario with the kind of information that we have. Good time, however, to be doing humanitarian work. Aquarius is all about humanitarian work, so it's a wonderful time to be lending your voice, doing something on ground for a cause, for a charity. A great time to be helping those who are not as privileged as you are. It's been a wonderful time speaking with you, Capricornians. Do remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I'll see you soon, and thank you so much for